Thomas and Mack Center, just off the Vegas Strip for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. He's so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put in, comes down to one singular moment of concentration. Vladimir Klitschko's coming to the ring with his entourage of cornermen, but they look calm, cool, and collected. Hard to believe that they're going to be firing off punches within moments.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, his adversary, his professional record stands at 55 wins, including 49 big knockouts and only 3 defeats. Vladimir, Dr. Steel Hammer Klitschko.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round 1 now underway. When Vladimir Klitschko cranks up that right hand, you need to get out of the way. Able to cover up that gut. Teddy, I'm assuming many times in your career, you were training a fighter who did not have the reach compared to his opponent. When you were training him in the build-up to that fight, what did you try to cement into his head?
The one thing that I had told him is something I had to tell myself, is that we had options. The first was, of course, the traditional way. Tuck up good defensively, move your head, and work your way in. Slip a punch, and now all of a sudden you're closer. You take his height away. The other is to step up and get sort of entice the taller fighter to come in and be short.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Blocks that punch. He comes with the straight right hand. Little head hunting with the left. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Vladimir Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Solid right hands headline that exchange.
Stay on the up. Come on, kids, focus.
Vladimir Klitschko's scouting report is an easy one to read. 3 letters, J-A-B.
Yes, sir. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's jabbing in his way, and I don't mean talking. Yeah, I mean throwing that stiff lead hand out into his opponent's face all night long.
Solid left hand to the head. He did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie up. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
Vladimir Klitschko's right hand scores well that time. Teddy, you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
Good snapping jab.
That's what you need to get inside. Hey, Joe, if you're going to rob a bank, you need a smoke screen so the guards don't see you coming. You want to get inside? Use the jab.
You gotta stay busy out there, all right? Because you're losing this fight. Why? Because you're not throwing any punches. Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel ropes, move out.
Vladimir Klitschko's recovered nicely here. The start of this round, and he is proving to me at least that what happened in that last round is having no effect on this round. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Vladimir Klitschko, more than one punch at a time. This is a heavyweight fighter in Vladimir Klitschko that's willing to work. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. How about a return to center with the left hand?
You need to block more. Keep it going.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Some fine fundamentals. Good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use G's. He used distance.
Vladimir Klitschko's left landing well. Vladimir Klitschko's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Well, this is the kind of work, a good solid headshot that won Vladimir Klitschko the heavyweight championship and has kept him on top now for the better part of this decade.
So what I like about it is when he throws the punches, he's always in position to come back with another one. I'm expecting him start coming back with other ones now.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Vladimir Klitschko's well off the mark that time. Good power punch, the right hand landed. Solid. He was standing up to it, but now he goes down for the first time. So he goes down for the first time, but you can just get a sense that he's going to be okay. He doesn't look like he's that damaged.
No, exactly, Joe. That was just a brush fire. But he doesn't want it to become a forest fire. So he's got to think in his head, why did I get caught?
Flush right hand to the body. Well struck, solid combination by Vladimir Klitschko. Crashes home with a hook. Zones in on that overhand right. Landing two jabs by Vladimir Klitschko. End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right? Doing good. Just keep it up. You need to move your head more, okay? Side to side. Need to decide it.
Start of a new round. Vladimir Klitschko's making it look like the start of a fresh fighter. Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he looks fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me two things. One, he has good genetics. He recovers fast, you know, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here in great shape, and he's getting the benefit of that right now.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Scored well up top. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. nice defensive guard there. Vladimir Klitschko showing us some of those survival tactics that he's picked up as a pro. Was knocked down earlier, and now he's in survival.
And that's exactly where he needs to be if he wants to get to another round, and if he wants to be able to turn it around, get offensive later.
Goes up top with the right hand. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Unable to land clean by Vladimir Klitschko.
Come on, cover up!
Vladimir Klitschko scoring with that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Scored well up top. A well-placed uppercut by Vladimir Klitschko. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Many of these Vladimir Klitschko title defenses have looked much the same, be it Sultan Ibragimov or Tony Thompson or Shikaev or Eddie Chambers. It all follows the same script.
Yeah, well, he controls range. He understands, you know, he reminds me of Clint Eastwood a little bit in the Dirty Harry movies, where he says a man must know his limitations. So he understands his strength, but he knows his limitations. He's not an inside fighter. He doesn't deal with pressure on the inside, so he keeps you on the outside. He uses that long range, he uses that jab to control you, and then he looks to hit you with the right hand. He lets you take the chances, and then he looks to catch you coming in.
10 seconds to go in this round. Solid straight right hand. And the round comes to an end.
The fight is too close. You hear me? It's too fucking close. We don't want this to go to the judges' scorecard, right? Nice work. Good job in that round.
Round number 4 underway. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Vladimir Klitschko's up 2-1. Teddy hasn't necessarily distinguished himself in any one area other than he's been a little more active.
Yeah, he has been more active. The only thing that I worry about as a trainer, I would be concerned he has to work harder than the other guy to get things done. Does that hurt him down the road?
Good way to protect the midsection. What an impact that left hand just made by Vladimir Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko's almost got like a viper quality to it, doesn't he? He just gets in there, he attacks real quick, comes in, strikes before you know what hit you.
Yeah, he's very quick, and that is his style. He likes to get in, do his damage, and get out. Right now, his opponent can't match him with that physical ability. What he's got to do is try to time him on the way in.
Solid hook. Good double jab by Vladimir Klitschko. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Halfway through round number 4. Klitschko's strategy has been to control things on the outside, and the jab fits perfectly in.
Yeah, what he's done is he's set up his defense, he's kept his opponent defensive, kept him off balance, off stride, and it's also set up his power shots whenever he's wanted to. talking about getting into the kitchen. He went in there and he tore apart that kitchen.
Scores up top with a left. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Wladimir Klitschko's attitude of being effective and aggressive worked out well. His opponent is damaged.
You need to take it to this guy. Make it a dog fight with him, man. Close the gap and let your hands go. Please. Don't fight his fight. Jab and move. Jab and move.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. That's a forceful jab by Wladimir Klitschko. Wladimir Klitschko with those big arms of his, I mean, he blocks a punch. He really defends it well like a shield.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
What a huge power punch by Wladimir Klitschko. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Wladimir Klitschko just being smart on the outside. The script for Wladimir Klitschko is always the same. Trying to target the right hand, he hit the target that time.
Left and right. Left and right.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. And he ties up on the inside. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Wladimir Klitschko. 2 snapping jabs by Wladimir Klitschko. Here in these later rounds, you can start to see a trend, and one is developing. He cannot get away from that left hand.
Now listen, when you throw your punches, it's not enough just to chuck them out there. You gotta throw them from the right distance. He's throwing them from a little too close, where he's vulnerable, as you said, to that left hand.
There's no need to be on the inside.
Watch that.
You send out the initial scouting report on Wladimir Klitschko, that's what you will see. Wladimir landing a jab. Good combination to the head. He engages in the clinch. Turns over that hook upstairs. A little defense turns into offense. He blocks the shot, comes right back with one of his own. Wladimir Klitschko's probably sitting back right now saying, hey, I got everything figured out. Coming off of a sensational round you just saw, he was able to do some serious damage to his opponent.
Yeah, you know what really did it was that left hook to the liver, that body shot. You know, that's like going into a restaurant, you get a stain on your jacket, you know, and the stain just doesn't come out. You know, you go to your cleaners, it's still there. Those body shots, they don't come out. They stay with you round after round, and they keep doing damage. They keep paying off for you. He's got the benefit of that body work going for him.
Next round, let's keep this.
The start of the 6th round. You see that hop in the step of Wladimir Klitschko. He's sure on his feet, looks good, has a lot left in the tank. Blocks the headshot. Wladimir Klitschko's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. blocks it away. Vladimir Klitschko's nailed by a huge hook. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Oh, and he got caught right there. Everything was going fine, and then he got caught.
Well, that's the problem. It was going too fine. He got a false sense of security. The other guy wasn't throwing back. He took for granted, and bang, you can't take for granted in this ring.
Good block by Vladimir Klitschko. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Vladimir Klitschko.
Vladimir Klitschko's, I mean, you can tell by how committed he is at staying on the outside and just continuing to score like this, that he is employing a strategy that he really wanted to put forth.
Yeah, I give him a lot of credit because he understood what kind of fight he was getting ready for. A guy who was very strong but very slow-footed. So he's making sure that he does not feed into his opponent's strengths, and he makes sure that he exploits his weaknesses.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. There it is! What a turn of events! What a turnaround! He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think he's just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Vladimir Klitschko, if you allow Vladimir to stay on the outside, utilize his jab, come with the big right hand, he'll do it all night long, and your night will be over. Eddie, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Carries it away. Boom! Big shot upstairs. And round 6 comes to an end. Vladimir Klitschko's knockdown in that last round has really got his corner pumped up here.
He's got nothing left. And just all right, breathe, deep breath. Some water. You good? All right? Breathe.
And with the start of this round, the halfway point of this fight. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Good job protecting himself. Vladimir Klitschko's got to feel that right there. He was just tagged by a big uppercut. Snapping jab by Vladimir Klitschko. The jab, once again, an effective tool. Teddy, he's just covering up. That's all he's doing, but it gives his opponent so much time to pick where he isn't.
Yeah, you're right. So, I mean, first of all, some of them are going to get through. Some of them will watch them. They're getting through. And you just touched on it. I mean, you cover up. You tell your opponent, hey, I'm camping out. I'm not throwing back. So, instead of throwing 1 or 2 at you, he's throwing combinations of 3, 4, 5. You got a problem.
Vladimir Klitschko able to target that uppercut and land it. Vladimir Klitschko's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. At the halfway point of round 7. Klitschko's on the receiving end of a very good counter punch.
Keep moving, keep moving.
That's a solid right hand by Vladimir Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch.
Double up your jab.
Vladimir Klitschko's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there.
Get after him.
Right to the body.
Looking good.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
10 seconds to go in the 7th. With all that leverage, all that size, and with Vladimir Klitschko, do not discount the technique. He turns that right hand into a big-time weapon.
This guy, right? You got that? You have to take a risk. Okay, listen to me. When he misses with a punch,
You have to keep it distance. Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab. Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up that jab and finish off.
There's Teddy's scorecard as we open up round number 8. If this was any other sport, it would be a blowout that probably wouldn't hold your interest, but not in this fight game, where if there's even a second left on the clock, anything can happen, and we've seen that so far with his punching ability.
No, in this sport, you're always one touchdown away, you're always one basket away, you're always one hit away. One big punch away brings it right back for you.
Commits to the straight right. Well, there he is on the outside, staying away from any danger, but still able to do what he wants.
Hey, Joe, so often we talk about the height, we talk about the length, but how about talking about patience? How about talking about discipline? He's using both those assets beautifully, staying on the outside, getting his kind of fight.
keep working the body.
Keep your hands up.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
The halfway point of round number 8. Nice strike after catching one by Vladimir Klitschko. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Solid right by Vladimir Klitschko.
Keep it going.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. You see how effective, you see how much you can control the fight with a jab. That was well done by Vladimir Klitschko. There he is from long range using that jab.
Joe, if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect.
Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
And round 8 comes to an end. Vladimir Klitschko's in position right now to really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way, because I can't see it any other way.
So a new round is underway here, but will it be just where we left off? Remember, the bell rang in that last round to keep this fight going. He was taking a beating.
Yeah, well, I hope that he watched some Houdini movies. I really do, because he's going to have to do a Houdini to get out of this.
Come on, keep moving.
Focus.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Nice work. Nice work.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Well placed, straight right hand. Vladimir Klitschko's dealing with the aftermath of being rocked, but yet he hasn't changed anything. He's still sticking with that style.
Well, that means panic has not set in. That's a good thing, Joe. He still believes he can get this thing done the way he came here to get it done.
Halfway through the 9th round. Tough to penetrate. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
That's very nice work by Vladimir Klitschko that time, countering back after making the block.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Vladimir Klitschko's rocked by a huge hook to the head. Overhand right can be so effective. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. End of that round, and the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball, and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
As we start a new round, Teddy, this seems basically hopeless for him. He's been knocked down numerous times tonight.
Well, you never know. I mean, you go back to the 1980 Olympics, and of course, you have that great call, do you believe in miracles? The only thing, nobody was punching that hockey team in the face.
Vladimir Klitschko's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Vladimir Klitschko has every tool on the tool belt. Now you see what happens when he utilizes one of them, the left hand.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Keep those hands up.
Step to the side and then lands the counter.
Yeah, disappear on him, and then all of a sudden appear on him.
Pace yourself.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Halfway through round 10.
Back to the body.
Vladimir Klitschko showing that he has an understanding about balance, about angle, about footwork. What does his opponent need to understand to deal with it?
Well, he has to figure out a way to take the air out of those tires. Give him a couple flats. That's what he's got to do. And there's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that body.
You gotta protect yourself.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Don't let him get
He
to you,
took a
kid.
shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. There's another left hand from him. Coming to the end of round number 10. 10 seconds to go. And round 10 comes to an end.
Good job in that round. Good, good. Nice work. Listen, I want you to go downstairs, then upstairs, okay? Body, then head.
Let's go. What are you waiting? You want this fight? No. Then let's get moving at it.
Well, we'll see if he can come up with that something special, that jackpot being cashed in, because there's no doubt about it. I mean, just look at your scorecard here, Teddy, as we start round number 11. He is in a big hole.
Now, this is where the trainer has to remind him. There was a moment in camp. The trainer's been with him for a long time, since he was a kid. The trainer has to remind him one of those solemn moments when he opened up to him and he said, "This is what I want to be." Well, guess what, son? Here's the moment.
That was a miss by Vladimir Klitschko. Jab with a straight, classic combination. Vladimir Klitschko's hands right now the difference with what we just saw, able to land that combination.
Yeah, he's probably going to need a little bit more down the road, but right now, that's got him in front.
Hey, shake it off. Keep working the body.
Good left hand able to land. Vladimir Klitschko's going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter.
You're not focusing.
90 seconds to go in this 11th round. Nice job doubling up the jab by Vladimir Klitschko. he lands a straight right.
Left and right, left and right.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Now there's the jab. Vladimir Klitschko is proving to be elusive. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. We come to the end of this round, and for this fighter, I think that's a good thing, because I was looking at him there, Teddy, and it looked like he was breathing in and out of his mouth for most of that round.
Yeah, and that's a bad sign. That means that the gas tank is a little low. He's low on petrol.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel ropes, move out. Now, took a lot out of them in that round. Keep that up.
They put forth a good effort throughout. Now one more meeting. The final round is here. Good flush shot by Vladimir Klitschko.
Keep working the body.
Good right hand. Took a shot. Now he gives the left. That's a nice right hand that time by Vladimir Klitschko.
Uppercut.
Vladimir Klitschko's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Oh, what a whiff by Vladimir Klitschko.
Focus. Back to the body.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Vladimir Klitschko's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
Halfway through this 12th and final round. Devastating blow by Vladimir Klitschko. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Vladimir Klitschko. Last minute of this last round. Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Vladimir Klitschko. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. So much of a jab and stab offensive attack by Vladimir Klitschko, but now he switches it up with an uppercut. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Last 10 seconds of the fight. Completely one-sided fight, at least that's the way we saw it.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw it any other way, you'd have to put a warning out the next time these judges judge a fight, kind of like on a pack of cigarettes. You know, this could be hazardous to your health. I mean, these guys could be hazardous to your career if they scored any other way.
Here's the official decision. Vladimir Vladimir Klitschko's work tonight was well rewarded. A unanimous decision win. Teddy, you saw it all along.
It was easy, and he saw it all along. That's the thing. He saw the punches coming all night long. He was good defensively, and he was good with that left hand.
And a good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.